I've won many things I've done, but this one here, this one takes the cake. This one takes the cake. I've won many things I've done, but this one here, this one takes the cake. Compliments on my accomplishments are only possible due to your involvement, volume, level, and confidence. The consequences stimulating your consciousness, activating the cognitive structures. I think all you mother and opposites still play a vital role in my conquering. The combination of confrontation and pondering. Occupation is populating the conference with conversation.
I'm Todd Grisham, and not a bad day for a fight. We are live at the Empire Fight Camp. And next to me for the broadcast, the one and only Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no way I was going to miss this.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Terrence Bud Crawford, 173 centimeters tall, weight 63 points. And here he is, Bud Terrence Crawford. Sugar Ray Leonard.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Omaha, Nebraska, here is an acclaimed 3-division champion of the world, Terrence Bud Crawford. Fighting out of the blue corner, presenting one of the all-time greats.
A lot of pre-match drama, and they will settle their score. Great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. We wanted action, and they are delivering. The bravery being shown here is just incredible. Counterfighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
Counterpunch is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happily.
Jab to the body, trying to wear him down. Caught him there with a right hook. Jab to the body. Hook misses. Beautiful. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Well, there was no... And there's the bell for round 2. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Johnny, a lot of fighters focus on their defense with their hands up. This fighter focuses on their defense with their footwork, moving on those angles, staying out of danger.
Do not give an outside fighter time to think. You've got to make the fighter panic. You've got to rush the fighter into doing things they don't normally do.
Tried to score with that hook, but missed. don't think we can truly appreciate what we saw unless we see it in slow motion.
Even I've got to see that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Well, they beat the count and are ready to go again.
Good, look at his corner, look for the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. One punch did the trick. Let's see it again in slow motion.
Shot from the gods, they say.
Clearly his opponent was too much for him, and he's thrown in the towel. So they will throw in the towel. The corner has stopped it. They won't be happy about that, but c'est la vie.
Keep striving until my lungs can't breathe. They're all tired, I don't know about fatigue. Got my bros back if we come under siege. Got my dogs with me, I ain't carrying a leash. Thank the Lord for my freedom of speech, cause I say what I like and I do what I please. Brothers think I didn't train for this my whole life. Tried to tell them it didn't come with ease. They must have thought that I didn't put in graft. Stayed fully focused and stuck to the task. When it paid off, I was like at last. Them other brothers can kiss my ass. And I promise you that I wouldn't wanna be ya. Them man ain't got this energy, do ya? I cannot feel that vibe going through ya. Flat battery like my dead computer. Told them once and I tell them again. Giving up's not an option, I'll fight to the end. Physical attributes at 10 out of 10. So trying to catch me, I wouldn't recommend. Told them once and I tell them again. Giving up's not an option, I'll fight to the end. Physical attributes at 10 out of 10. So trying to catch me, I wouldn't recommend. I'm from a different life, different type, energies, flows, vibes. I'm from a different life, different type, energies, flows, vibes. They couldn't top this. Winning team going crazy, it's like a mosh pit. Lonely at the top, they won't give what it's costing. Told them once and I tell them again. Giving up's not an option, I'll fight to the end. Physical attributes at 10 out of 10.
The fans are ready, and it looks like the fighters are now ready. Next to me is Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you.
And here he is in the flesh, Terrence Bud Crawford, one of the pound-for-pound best in the world, fighting out of Nebraska, USA, one of the greatest of all time. The Hitman, Ricky Hatton, fighting out of Manchester, United Kingdom.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Omaha, Nebraska, here is the acclaimed 3-division world champion and 2-division undisputed champion of the world, Terrence Bud Crawford. Fighting out of the blue corner, introducing from Manchester, England, a popular and exciting...
Expectations are sky high for this fight. Will it live up to the hype? We're about to find out.
Todd, it's one of my favorite venues.
These two fighters promised us an offensive show. Let's see if they deliver. He missed with that jab. He blocks that jab. Scoring hook. These two have been going at it on social media, and now finally they're about to go at it in the ring.
You have certain fighters that are born for this, that are made for the big crowd. And looking at corner right there, that is that fighter right there. They have elevated, lifted his foot. They're not touching the ground. This is what they were born for.
Stiff jab. Nice counter shot. They exchange punches. Very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
It's not over yet. Nice round, good round. I like that. I'm happy. Good man.
And back into it. Get out there and switch on. Get this box.
Shots, keep smart. Don't be looking there for one shot at a time.
You've let him back in the fight. You're much better than this guy. You're much better. He's not in your league. Come on, switch on. Get your boxing back together and go out there and put it back on him this round. I need you to focus on what you're doing.
Here we go. It's round 2. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice job to block that uppercut. Just misses with that uppercut. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. There's a counter shot. A counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
You're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching your every move, that every twitch.
Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
The charts action from both of these fighters. And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. Good counter punching. Talking about Crawford in that last round. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. Going to need a knockout.
The bell, sometimes it can be.
Let's get it started in round 3. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Ricky Hatton right now not where he wants to be. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will they do? What will they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Terrence Crawford just got rocked. Do you believe this? Bud Crawford just got knocked down. I think that will look even more dramatic in slow motion.
I need to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, and you continue.
So they'll make it up, and this fight continues.
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round once. He knows.
Oh, my goodness, Johnny. Crawford's legs are all over the place. A much better game plan here.
Defense is everything because they've got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting.
It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
You're being put down. You've got to think right. Survive and then give it back the next round.
Just be smart.
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work. Just
It's only one round that you've lost. Don't worry about it. He was
beautiful. That's it. Just start sticking a few body shots in there.
He's going to be confident now. You've got to take that confidence away. Go out, the first minute, stick on an end of the jab, and then start gathering your pace and win this round back. Take away that confidence. Stop
Be
it.
focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Great round.
Here we go to the fourth round. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Swinging at us with the hook. That counter shot lands. It's bombs away. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always... Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Crawford is dazed. No, we don't see a knockdown.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. They exchange punches. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
Wow, it's like 2 different leagues.
It's a tough fight, and he's going to be confident.
Yes, I like that round.
On to the 5th we go. After that last round, something has got to change.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until the senses have come back.
like to see more jabs. Missing with that right hook. The right hook just missed. Swing and a miss with the left uppercut. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
There's no way this fighter can go. Whoa, wait a minute! This is not good news for Ricky Hatton. From a different angle.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
One, two, three, four, five.
The referee says they can continue, but how much more do they have left?
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner. Fresh.
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. Let's talk about Hatton in that last round. You've got to wonder. On to the 6th round. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised.
Hold on, got to cut you off here, Johnny. Crawford in trouble. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. That hook was off target. Well, Johnny, you know there's a fine line between being aggressive and being too aggressive. How does he exploit that?
Sometimes when you have a fight,
Crawford got hit hard and down he goes. Now that is a massive knockdown. Let's take another look.
I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Continue.
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
Todd, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again? That was a shot.
You can't score with that uppercut. Total domination with 10. Did you see that? Crawford may be ready to go down. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet to make a... Here we go. It's round 7. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Work the body, frustrate them, take them mic.
Whoa, Johnny! Crawford's legs are all over the place. Keeping those gloves up, the guard high, paying dividends as it seems that moment of trouble has passed.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
For those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. Failing to score with that. Hold it right there. Crawford is dazed. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do different? And there's the bell for round 8. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Jab does not score. And he dropped him. The perfect sniper shot. Let's watch it again one more time.
That's lights out.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh, wait a minute. Ricky Hatton has been clipped. How did they not go down?
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Need to pick things up here in the second half of the round.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornerman now is down for them doing their job.
And down goes Crawford. Everything looks better in slow motion. Let's take another look.
Where did that come from? What?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
A knockout victory. That is, Todd, did you see the shot? That's not a knockout. That's an assassination. What a shot.
Now what we gonna do right here is settle the score. Look around you. We got a whole room full of monsters. We gonna shut it down like this. Let's go. Yeah. The tricks of the trade, the rules of the game. I've been to the top and I've been to the bottom. I tell you they look about the same. I can speak about comfort. I can speak about pain. You wanna come do this? Study my movements. Go up and sit in the grain. See, I never heard of vacations. Bro, that word to me is insane. I'd rather put hands in the dirt as I put in the work. I watch suckers complain. Cause all they regard is who go the hardest. Jose only is the top full of ballers. Who wanna tell them I never been.
We've got high hopes for this contest with these two fighters. Should be a really good matchup. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
And now it's time for our tale of the tape. And here he is in the flesh, Terrence Bud Crawford, 5'7". Terrence Bud Crawford, the undisputed lightweight champion of the world. He also can crack at welterweight. One of the best. Terrence Bud Crawford, one of the pound-for-pound best in the world. Fighting out of Nebraska, USA, one of the greatest of all time.
This is going to be an intense stare-off before the fight starts.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Omaha, Nebraska, here is an acclaimed 3-division champion of the world, Terrence Bud Crawford. Fighting out of the blue corner from
So they stare into each other's eyes one final time, touch gloves, and get prepared for battle.
Todd, all I can say, heaven on earth. Heaven on earth.
What a great venue, and what a great matchup. Cannot wait for this one. After months of uncertainty, we finally have a fight. Oh, and this is really going to rub him the wrong way. Tried to score with that hook, but missed. That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. Perhaps the hottest ticket in town for this fight tonight.
Situations like this, Todd, will either make or break a fighter, because the expectation from the thousands of people here, of the millions of people around the world, people like you and I sat here expecting everything and anything, can break a man or make a man.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Hook. That hook scores. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. A very competitive round. Hold it right there. Crawford's legs are all over the place. He is down big time on the scores.
You know, I've been in fights like that.
Completely switched up.
Here we go. It's round 2. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart, be sharp, don't be a fool, don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
A counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
If you're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching you every move, that every twitch.
This is one of the best rounds I've seen this year. Swing and a miss. Crawford is dazed. Crawford got hit hard and down he goes. How about that technique on that headshot? Let's see it again and appreciate it more.
A shot from the gods took him out.
One, two.
their feet, but is this the beginning of the end?
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath, thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
Great work, great work. I love that. I love that. The jab's slick.
Up, and then get back out there and win the round.
Beautiful, that's it. Start sticking in a few body shots in there. There is.
Let him back in. You're better than that, kid. Just go back out there and get behind the basics.
And there's the bell for round 3. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Caution is being thrown to the wind. One moment changes everything, especially in this division. And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs. He knew his chin would get tested in this fight, and it failed him miserably.
That's lights out right there.
The referee deems they can continue, but this might be a big mistake.
Got to look at his corner, look at the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
10 seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. Well, he's got Bambi legs walking. And there's the bell to start round 4. Let's see if they can shake off the cobwebs after a disastrous last round.
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not down twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
Lucky that hook didn't score. That uppercut's blocked. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You could hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Hook misses. Nice defense on that right hook. They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. very close round with 10 seconds to go. Do you believe this? Bud Crawford just got knocked down. And there's no doubt about it as we see it again. That body shot did them in.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
One, two, three, four, five. Are you okay?
What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown.
Can make or break a fighter.
Come on. You let him back into the fight, and you're much better.
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work. Good work out there.
Switch on, get your boxing back together, and put him back in his place.
Great work. Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Great.
Switch on, get your boxing back together. Come on, you're switching off. You got complacent? This fight's not over yet. You got to go back out there and win this round. Get it?
What you do. Good work. Good man, good man. Just say...
I'm back on the job. It was a god-awful round, I tell you.
Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Don't give him...
You're not even in the same league as him. Come on, switch on, get your boxing back together.
Jab's working nice. Those 1-2s straight down the middle.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up as we get set to jump back in the action.
You were thinking, you were smart, you weren't loading up, but you were still landing your power.
There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox the fight and beat them on points.
Swing and a miss with that jab. You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. You don't see a lot of welterweights that can bring you one-punch KO power, but these two can.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
That uppercut doesn't get through. Those counter punches have to hurt. Just avoids the left uppercut. They both want the knockout. One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. And down goes Crawford. Wow, let's take another look at that.
Got to see that again.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven.
Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
You've been put down, you've got to think right. So
on to the 6th round. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
The old adage is, no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
Misses with the straight left. Bud Crawford is on the canvas. What a blow to the head there. Let's see it again on instant replay.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
So time to go celebrate.
What they say now. I like to welcome everybody out to the samurai. Indeed. Here we go, one side. Really need. Very beautifully, alliterated. A little battle raps for you. Little battle rap. Really need. What you got? Very beautifully alliterated. A little battle raps for you. So alive. So come on through. Big eyes looking like skies and binoculars. 2 nights live singing by the opera house, but not in it. Just by it, someone alongside it. A long silence. A strong, vibrant, meditative song of guidance designed to raise eyelids sublime and save the assignments with warm regards and age kindness for today's climate. In the vein, the gang violence meets the gang's demises, and it bangs, rises like wangs on a plane, plus a pilot who